The ramp drops. The water is freezing. The man in front of you doesn't take a single step. It is 6:31 a.m., June 6th, 1944. You are in the first wave at Omaha Beach. You are a 19-year-old rifleman in Company A, 116th Infantry Regiment, 29th Infantry Division. Your universe has shrunk to a 36-foot steel box, plunging through 6-foot swells. Why is it so hard to breathe? The diesel exhaust from the Higgins boat engine is choking you. You are carrying 80 pounds of gear. You have an M1 Garand rifle wrapped in a plastic bag to keep the salt water out. The plan was supposed to be simple. The Navy would bombard the coast. The heavy bombers would smash the concrete bunkers. The tanks would swim ashore and provide cover. You were told the beach would be nothing but craters and stunned defenders. You were told wrong. Historian Anthony Vivor details how low cloud cover forced the heavy bombers to delay their drops. The bombs fell miles inland, blowing up empty French cow pastures. The naval guns fired too high. The German defenses at Omaha Beach are completely intact, and they are waiting for you. Can you hear the sound ripping through the air above the boat? It sounds like canvas tearing. That is the sound of an MG-42 machine gun firing 1,200 rounds a minute. The steel ramp of your landing craft is acting as a shield, but the moment it drops, you are exposed. The ramp crashes down into the surf. The water is freezing. The man in front of you falls instantly. Interlocking fields of fire. That is the tactical doctrine the German defenders are using, known as enfilade fire. It means they are not shooting straight out at the ocean. They are shooting across the beach from the sides, sweeping the sand like a scythe. There is no blind spot. You jump over the side of the boat into water up to your neck. You sink. The 80 pounds of gear is pulling you straight down to the bottom of the English Channel. Panic sets in. How do you fight the ocean and the enemy at the same time? You draw your combat knife. You slash the webbing of your pack. You let the ammunition, the extra rations, and the gas masks sink into the dark water. You kick to the surface. You gasp for air, but the air is thick with the smell of cordite, the chemical explosive used in bullets and shells. It burns your throat. You wade forward. The water around you is turning a cloudy, terrifying pink. You use the steel anti-tank obstacles, the iron crosses planted in the sand, as cover. You are shivering uncontrollably. Is it the cold, or is it the fear? It is both. You look around for your sergeant. He is gone. You look for the lieutenant. He is lying face down in the surf. Within the first 10 minutes, Company A has effectively ceased to exist as a fighting unit. According to the official records, over 90% of the men in your company will be killed or wounded in this opening assault. You are alone. The strict military hierarchy you trained under for 2 years has evaporated. There are no orders anymore. There is only survival. You make it to the shingle. The shingle is a bank of smooth, round stones at the high tide mark. It offers a tiny lip of protection, just enough to hide behind. If you press your face into the rocks, you are paralyzed. Hundreds of men are pinned down exactly like you. The noise is a physical weight pressing against your skull. Artillery shells erupt every few seconds, throwing geysers of sand and black smoke into the gray sky. In his classic study of the battle, The Face of Battle, historian John Keegan points out that the sheer density of fire on Omaha Beach meant that movement equaled death. So you stay still, you pray, you listen to the men calling out for medics. The medics are dying too. You see a man with a red cross painted on his helmet running through the surf, dragging a wounded soldier by the collar. A mortar shell hits 20 yards away. When the smoke clears, both men are gone. What happens when the people supposed to save you are bleeding out on the same sand? You realize nobody is coming to save you. This is the turning point. It does not come from a general on a ship miles away. It comes from the men shivering in the shingle. Brigadier General Norman Coda, the assistant division commander, makes it to the beach. He walks upright through the machine gun fire. He looks at the pinned-down troops and delivers a line that will enter history. There are two kinds of people who are staying on this beach: the dead and those who are going to die. Now, let's get the hell out of here. You force yourself up, you clear the sand from your rifle, you push forward. You use a Bangalore torpedo, a long metal tube packed with explosives, to blow a hole in the coiled barbed wire. You scramble up the steep sandy bluffs. You are no longer trying to win a war. You are just trying to silence the bunker that killed your friends. By nightfall, the beach is secure, but the cost is unfathomable. The exact numbers are still debated by historians, but the United States military suffered roughly 2,400 casualties on Omaha Beach alone. 2,400 young men, boys really bled out on a stretch of sand no larger than a quiet hometown park. The diary of a German soldier defending the bluffs, later captured by the Allies, recorded the shock of watching the Americans keep coming, wave after wave, stepping over their own dead. They did not retreat. Today, if you visit Normandy, the sand is clean. The concrete bunkers are covered in moss and overgrown grass. The English Channel rolls in gently. It is completely silent. But if you stand exactly where the water meets the shore and you close your eyes, you can almost feel the weight of what happened here. You can feel the ghost of the 19-year-old boy carrying 80 pounds of gear, staring into the abyss. You can hear the diesel engine. You can hear the tearing canvas of the guns. You owe him your memory. The ramp drop.